Hello there.
It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground.
Don't try it.
You underestimate my power. Anyway, hello and welcome to the next review. This is Tony.
And this is Z.
Hello.
So today we are going to review the film Disney's Christopher Robin.
We're not Disney fanboys at all. I swear to God, we're not getting paid.
Yeah.
Just wait with that hamburger.
So, Christopher Robin, it's, as a basic overview, it's the future of Christopher Robin, the title character. Ewan McGregor is
We all know Christopher Robin, come on. It's been around for like 60 years. We all know Winnie the Pooh.
We all grew up
Tigger.
watching
Eeyore. Roo. You know, we grew up with these characters. We all know it. We don't need to tell people about those characters, do we? I mean, the film didn't bother. It's like that's one thing I've realised.
No.
Like, for anybody who watches that film for the first time, not knowing anything about the actual universe, they'll be like, what the hell is this?
That is a great
Is this a film about a bloke with psychosis who sees talking teddy bears? It's like, that's the one thing I've remembered. I was like,
there was a little bit on that. So
a bit of exposition at start, but it all starts with talking animals, animated animals, and someone who doesn't know Winnie the Pooh, they'll be like,
thinking, what's going
on? Explain, film explain, I don't get it. So it's clearly made for fans.
Especially when it was teddy bears as well.
Yeah.
It was teddy bears. They weren't like CGI like you would see in Star Wars, for example, or Avengers.
It was like Ted.
Yeah.
Teddy bears.
They
yeah.
were Teddy
but
bears,
just without the swearing and smoking pot.
And a lot more of a family.
And funny jokes from Mark Wahlberg.
What the? Dude, that's somebody's kid! Fight some shit!
Dude, it's in my eyes! I'm blinking it in!
Oh, wait. I'm gonna take a picture and post it on Facebook.
What?
Hashtag Grr Monday.
Help me!
This is family friendly. We're going by the rating of the actual film. PG.
Parental
guidance and some minor threads and scenes of war. I remember that.
Yeah.
Very brief scenes of war. Actually, quite good scenes of war. Anyway, yeah. So basically,
yeah, he's basically on the film is basically on Christopher Robin. He's grown up. He has left the 100 Acre Woods, left his childhood behind by going to boarding school and following up, having a family of his own, and also going to war. Now he's at a point in his adult life where his work life is taken over his whole life.
Which brings us up to the number one cliche that I had written down on my notepad, which is like at least 40 years old, which is the dad who loses the track of his family because of work. There's a scene where he's late for dinner and it's been done to death. I'm so glad it wasn't a birthday, you know, because that happens in every film.
That is every
Empty table, empty plates, balloons everywhere, and he comes in and is like, I'm so sorry, hon, I'm late.
There kind of was that scene.
It was,
because
it
they
was
had
dinner.
the birthday. No, they did have that scene. They had the birthday cake for the daughter while he was out at war.
Oh, but that was nice. That was different. The whole scene with the war was beautiful.
With the birthday thing.
Yeah, that was very touching. That whole thing was very touching. You know, when she grew up without her dad.
Yeah.
Because he was away, fighting for Britain.
The daughter Madeline, who, by the way, was played by Bronte Carmichael. She was actually a really
She was very
nice,
good. Yeah. Once again, this is the second film where the child actress was top notch.
Yeah,
honestly,
they've done really
I think
well with
like
casting.
recently casting for kids was really solid, and I think it's because the casting agents now are just better at doing their job, and they don't cast producers' kids in films, and you know, she was really good.
Yeah,
she was.
I was quite happy with it. I was expecting quite.
She could be a special mention again.
Yeah,
and I know that in the Meg review, the kid actress was the mention as well.
Yeah,
but I thought she was very strong for a younger actress.
For a young actress,
especially to be alongside someone like Ewan McGregor
and Hayley Atwell.
Yes,
who also was again really good.
And she was acting against nothing.
Yeah,
in many scenes.
Yeah,
spoilers. But this is spoiler talk anyway. We don't care.
She has a lot of scenes where she is just on her own,
just acting against mocap or nothing or green screen or whatever. You know, when she's having exchanges with the characters.
Yeah.
So brilliant.
Same for Ewan McGregor, really. Actually, he has a lot of scenes.
I did think of that, but Ewan has experience because he has done Star Wars, and I mean George Lucas had no sets, just green screens.
Yeah, especially when episode 3.
There was
Especially
just
episode
nothing.
3.
It's just like green everywhere. So I mean, McGregor's used to it. I know you had a bit of a biff with McGregor himself.
McGregor at one point, there was a few points where I felt like McGregor had probably done the scene so many times. He was probably fed up by the time he got to the scene. That was
I just think that was his take on
onto
him,
the actual
tired,
production.
stressed out from work, and you know.
But yeah, his whole character was stressed out, so that is possibly the case, and that's probably how he had to do. Which, if it is the case, then fantastic.
Silly old bear.
Another special mention has to be Jim Cummings. He was one of the original voices that was in the film. He was doing Winnie the Pooh and Tigger, and for me, it was a really nice add to the film. Made it a bit more heartwarming, really, for those who grew up
with the character and know the voice. Yeah.
It was what came through for me. What made it really nice and sold for me as such. Like, oh bother, in the voice of Winnie the Pooh.
Otherwise, you'd have
voice.
someone doing an impression
Yeah.
of Jim Cummings, and the thing is, it wouldn't be the same.
Yeah.
Even if you didn't know that he was in there, you could still. I'm sure someone who was a bigger
Someone
fan
would
would be
have
able to tell that. Hey, wait a minute, this is a person
isn't the
doing
right
an impression.
one.
This
Yeah.
isn't right. But this was absolutely spot on. And I mean, Tigger has always been my favourite character. I mean, woohoo! I've been doing this ever since we left the cinema.
It's just fun as well.
So terrific, you know. It's so great, you know.
King's Cross Station.
Yes, yeah.
They basically made the old King's Cross Station. And
I'm sure they've
that
used
was-
King's Cross.
Yeah, they
some
probably
point,
have
and
used King's Cross
they've used-
itself, but they.
Or it could have been a set.
Yeah.
It's probably cheaper to make a set and have some green screens and bits of CGI than rent King's Cross.
They wouldn't have rented it, really, would they? They
Yeah.
would have just gone with it. But yeah, I really enjoyed that.
Yes,
How it was
the
done.
look of London and the British countryside was wonderful in the whole film. I thought that was great. Yeah,
I really liked it. I liked as well was the passing through from where they were in London or Essex into the 100 Acre Woods.
yes.
I really liked how that was
The
portrayed through
transitions between the crossing,
Yeah.
like when there was a
Crossing
scene
the
when
border as
Pooh
such.
was going in,
Yeah,
and then you'd have the shot on his feet just walking, and then he'd be walking out in London
in
and
a
some
in a
park,
small park,
and
in
that was
London.
nicely done. Yeah, that was wonderful.
It
The
was-
opening itself was nice.
Yeah,
you got the
It was
Disney
very-
logo,
it was very
and then it turned into the
nostalgic.
drawings,
Yeah,
like from the
From the
actual
original
book
books.
drawings.
yeah. So it was really, really.
Yeah, that
nice
was
to see.
well done. That was a nice touch.
Yeah.
Come on, let's bounce!
It didn't
There's an action
stand out.
sequence in there. There's a chase sequence, which
Yeah, there is a little action sequence.
because other
in
than this, the film has
which-
very little action.
Yeah,
But it's all very whimsical, very.
but it is a family film.
It is
so
a
you
family
don't
film as
expect
well,
The
so-
action being in it, it's more that it's kind of
It's well paced.
it's very well.
It didn't seem like 100 minutes.
No,
It seemed to me like it was 90 minutes,
Which
because
I
the
also
pacing was
think-
good. The one thing which I wrote down in my notebook early on, and I said that to you, is Disney's Hook.
Yes,
Disney's Hook.
Yeah,
Robin
there
Williams
is
and
a bit of a play.
Dustin Hoffman. The script is very similar, how it's all played out.
Yeah,
Because a younger character from a whimsical world grows up, becomes a
Yeah.
father, and is married, and he's not looking after his kid and family because he's working.
he's not being the family
And
man
then
that he
he's
should
getting
be.
sucked back into that world, and the people
Not-
there
not in his own
help him
ability.
realise that, you know, it's not all about work, it's fun and games. Very similar to Hook.
Yeah.
Even at the start, like all the beats of the script are similar, because Robin Williams has a scene where he's late for a birthday and he
Yeah.
shouts at his daughter.
He wasn't the bad father that was Robin, Peter Pan was getting portrayed as in Hook. Christopher Robin was being the good father, but he wasn't being a good father in the sense of he wasn't always there for his family to do things. He was just always there trying to provide for his family.
I'm sorry, I got held up at work.
You be working this weekend?
Well, it can't be helped.
Father, I never see you.
He wasn't being a bad parent, it was just he was unable to be there because of his job. That he wasn't, by the sound of things during the film, he wasn't actually the big fan of his job.
Yeah.
So it went in roundabout.
But in general, very similar plot.
Yeah.
And the structure was similar. You know, I thought maybe someone at Disney were like, hey, we could do this thing. You know, this works.
Play off this again.
You can imagine them sat at a table in like a board meeting with a cigar.
What have we done before that can be redone?
Hey, how can we make some more money for Iger? Oh yeah, sell toys. At start, I thought it was very run-of-the-mill, but then sort of the score got a bit better, and it was playing the right emotional notes when needed. You know.
Yeah, they had the right.
It was all the right instruments.
They used a
to
lot
play
of
on
melodies
your
as well.
emotions.
That was from past Winnie the Pooh scores. Basically, they used a lot of melodies from back then, the original, and also in the post credits they have the Nothing Out Somewhere or.
Something out of nothing. Sign on the Beach.
Song,
yeah. That was
nice.
like a little post-credit scene, like from an old-fashioned camera with they've had the film grain effect on and everything. That was pretty nice. Yeah.
That was really nice. So possible awards that this film could get nominated for.
We both agreed on that one.
Costume design for myself, I think they went really
I've
well
mentioned set
back.
design and
Yeah.
then costume, I agree on this, but altogether I think that would go into production design. I think when it comes to...
Well, they are two separate categories.
Yes, they are, yes, but I'm just saying that the production design team would be in charge of that, and that was wonderfully done.
It could be 2 Oscars for them in nominations.
They will be nominated, I'm sure.
I would hope they are. We know we're not going to have an original song because everything that was done was previously done.
Well, Tigger did his song. It got me dancing and bouncing in my seat. I was the only person there, and there was like kids probably 10 years old there, and they didn't, and I just felt like a plonk.
He was literally whispering the song in my ear as it was going on.
Dude, it's just so good.
But
it brings me back. I was brought up
costume
with
design and
these characters.
production design it's got to be a definite. I thought they did really well. But yeah, it is a nice film overall. It's a nice family film.
It is a beautiful family picture, yeah. It's definitely aimed at families, at kids.
For the kids, they might not notice it, but for myself, about halfway through the film, I gathered what was going on with it, like the kind of
the message. The message of the film, you could just... It was straight away, it's about, you know, growing up and maybe not growing up, but still...
Losing who you were as such.
As a child, you should still grow up, but try and keep that little spark of, you know, innocence and, you know, in you, and don't forget about family and having fun, and it's not all about work. It's an old message, it's been done to death in so many films.
But it was a nice way
they've delivered it well.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, for us, straight away, I was like, I get the message here. It's a nice message for kids, though.
Yeah,
so
clicked
kids
on very quickly.
Yeah.
Kids might not click onto it, but it was a really nice and heartfelt message, and it was done.
It is spelled out at the end as well, during the board meeting, when he literally has the family there, and he's like, we shouldn't forget about family.
And loved ones.
Yeah, loved ones and friends.
However,
but the thing is,
not
this
sure
was on
he
the
was
nose to us, but the kids wouldn't, you know, so it was
I
nice.
still don't think he was going back to that neighbour to play Jimmy Run with him. I don't think I would have either. If my neighbour was constantly badgering me like he seemed to have been at the start of the film, I probably would have been ditching him as well. So, star rating, I think I'm decided on what I'm going to go for.
Yeah, let's go star rating, and so we'll do this bit. Oh no, I've dropped my marker pen. This is very difficult.
2 hours later.
Right then, ready to go to star rating?
Yeah,
I'm more than happy. Yeah, I think we've said what needed to be said.
Yeah, there's not too much to be said on this film, apart from it's a nice family film.
It is, yeah. I'd recommend it, even if you don't have family and you've lived with these characters when you were a kid.
we didn't have any kids.
Yeah, we just looked like two nerdy weirdos in the cinema going.
And you with a notepad.
Yeah, I mean, with a notepad. Yeah, just like.
So,
so we'll do the ratings. Yeah, do the ratings quickly.
I'm ready if you are.
I was born ready.
3, 2, 1.
4.
3.
Oh, I knew you'd go with 3.
We've gone different
happened again, dude.
We've
Hey,
gone for
do
the
you know
same
what?
ratings again as well.
Yeah, I know. I've rated it higher because I'm nostalgic. Yeah, nostalgia is a very strong drug, and I've enjoyed it. There was so many beats I remember from the books, and my mama used to read me the books when I was little. Yeah, so it's.
Alright, happy. Right, okay. Yeah, I've gone for 3. I did enjoy the film. It is just it doesn't stand out too much in terms of writing style.
Once again, we've just been to the cinema, so I haven't had enough time for it to, to cool
I think
down.
I've had enough to process.
It's like with the Meg.
I don't think I'd
My
be going
rating's
higher
gone
than that.
higher with the Meg over time. I think this would go down to a 3 with me, but it's just it. You have to judge it by what it is. It is a family film, and I think the kids that were in the cinema enjoyed it as well.
Yeah,
you could hear them going, "Oh," you just so
it
clearly.
wasn't like a film where the kids were all upset and you could hear them being annoyed and wanting to leave.
Yeah.
They were.
They played with kids'
entertained by it,
emotions.
yeah.
They were, so I thought,
It was nice.
they've done their job.
Yeah, I think the main thing that brings it up for me is the fact that they had the original voice of Winnie the Pooh.
Yes,
in
yeah,
there.
that was great
That was a
too.
nice, real
And
big touch.
having Tigger doing his thing.
The costume and production design is
The characters were
fantastic.
there.
Yeah.
That's important because I couldn't get used to the CGI in the trailers. I was like, oh god, this is going to be so bad. But then the opening scene and later the characters were nailed, so I was there.
Yeah, I think it was really done well. I don't think I'd go any higher than a 3 or actually go lower.
As I said, I'd probably drop it down to a 3 after
After a
week. I'd be like, yeah, it's just because nostalgia is winning here. I think that 1 star, in fact, 1 hook, because I'm going 4 hooks out of 5 for no reason whatsoever.
So I'm keeping it to the stars. I tried to draw a honeybee earlier when I was getting prepped and
Dude, yeah, we can,
the honey one come in.
I can help you. I can give you lessons. But anyway, we definitely recommend it.
Yeah.
So you should go out there and watch it in your local cinema.
And again, support.
Support your cinema, yeah?
Always a sunny day when Christopher Robin comes to play.
Silly old bear. Disney's Christopher Robin.
Thank you for watching. Those of you who've watched, we'll leave the Twitter icons again at the bottom of the link for the channel.
It will be somewhere on the screen.
Somewhere on the screen or in the info.
Yeah. Or it could be there. You never know. It's a secret.
Somewhere.
You'll have to find out.
But enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and thank you for watching.
Z out.
Tony out.
I love Marky Mark. Marky Mark's the best. Anyway, we can cut that.
Daddy's home.